Our changing climate. What's happening? Climate change is a big problem facing our planet. It means Earth's temperature is rising, causing many changes. These changes are happening because of human activities. We burn fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas. This releases harmful gases into the atmosphere. These gases trap heat from the sun, like a blanket. This is called the greenhouse effect. It keeps Earth warm enough to live on. However, too much of these gases is causing Earth to warm up too quickly. This is what we call global warming, a major part of climate change. Scientists have been studying climate change for many years. They agree that human activities are the main cause. They also agree that we need to act now to prevent the worst effects. It's not too late to make a difference. By understanding the problem and taking action, we can create a healthier planet for ourselves and future generations.
Imagine Earth wrapped in a cozy blanket. This blanket is made up of gases in the atmosphere. These gases trap some of the sun's heat, keeping our planet warm enough to live on. This natural process is called the greenhouse effect. Without the greenhouse effect, Earth would be too cold for life as we know it. However, human activities are adding more greenhouse gases to the atmosphere. This is like making the blanket thicker. The thicker blanket traps more heat, causing Earth's temperature to rise. This warming effect is leading to many changes in our climate, such as melting glaciers, rising sea levels, and more extreme weather events. The main greenhouse gas is carbon dioxide, which is released when we burn fossil fuels. Other greenhouse gases include methane, nitrous oxide, and fluorinated gases. Reducing our emissions of these gases is crucial to slowing down climate change and its impacts.
Climate change is not just a distant threat, it's already impacting our planet in many ways. We are witnessing the consequences of a warming world, and the effects are far-reaching. One of the most visible impacts is the melting of glaciers and ice sheets. As temperatures rise, these massive ice formations are shrinking at alarming rates, contributing to rising sea levels. Coastal communities around the world are facing an increased risk of flooding and erosion. Extreme weather events are also becoming more frequent and intense. Heat waves are becoming more severe, droughts are lasting longer, and hurricanes are becoming more powerful. These events can cause widespread damage, displacement, and loss of life. Changes in precipitation patterns are also disrupting ecosystems and agriculture. Some regions are experiencing more intense rainfall and flooding, while others are facing prolonged droughts. These shifts can lead to food shortages, water scarcity, and economic instability. Section 5. Rising seas, a threat to our coasts. As global temperatures rise and ice melts, our oceans bear the brunt of the excess heat and water. This causes sea levels to rise, threatening coastal communities and ecosystems. Rising seas erode shorelines and increase flooding risks. Coastal erosion damages infrastructure and displaces communities. Island nations are highly vulnerable to rising sea levels. Many island communities are on low-lying coral atolls. Rising seas threaten to inundate these islands, displacing populations. Coastal cities also face significant risks. Cities like Miami, New York, and Shanghai face storm surges and flooding.
Section 6. Extreme weather, a sign of the times. Climate change is leading to more frequent and intense extreme weather events worldwide. Heat waves are becoming more common and severe. These events can cause heat stroke and strain energy grids. Droughts are also becoming more frequent and intense. Droughts devastate crops and increase wildfire risks. Hurricanes are intensifying due to warmer ocean temperatures. Warmer waters make hurricanes stronger and more destructive. Intense rainfall events, leading to flooding, are on the rise. Heavier downpours increase the risk of flash floods. These events cause immediate damage and long-term impacts. They highlight the urgent need for climate action.
Section 7. Turning the tide solutions for a healthier planet. While the impacts of climate change are undeniable and concerning, there is still hope. We have the knowledge, tools, and resources to address this global challenge and transition towards a more sustainable future. One of the most crucial steps is to reduce our reliance on fossil fuels, the primary source of greenhouse gas emissions. This transition involves investing in renewable energy sources like solar, wind, hydro, and geothermal power. Energy efficiency is another key aspect of mitigating climate change. By reducing energy waste in our homes, buildings, and transportation systems, we can significantly decrease our carbon footprint. Protecting and restoring our natural ecosystems plays a vital role in combating climate change. Forests, oceans, and wetlands act as carbon sinks, absorbing and storing vast amounts of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Sustainable agriculture practices, such as reducing deforestation, improving soil health, and promoting plant-based diets, can help mitigate climate change and enhance food security.
Section 8. Renewable energy, harnessing the power of nature. Embracing renewable energy sources harnesses nature's power, providing sustainable alternatives to fossil fuels. Solar energy captures the sun's energy through photovoltaic panels. Solar panels convert sunlight directly into electricity. Wind energy harnesses the kinetic energy of wind through turbines. Wind turbines convert wind energy into electricity. Hydropower generates energy from moving water. Geothermal energy utilizes Earth's heat for reliable power. Investing in these sources reduces fossil fuel reliance for a sustainable future.
Section 9. Sustainable living. Small changes, big impact. Addressing climate change requires a collective effort, with individuals playing a crucial role in adopting sustainable practices that reduce our environmental impact. One impactful step is to reduce our energy consumption in our homes. Simple actions like switching to energy-efficient appliances, using LED lighting, and unplugging electronics when not in use can make a difference. Transportation is another area where we can make sustainable choices. Opting for public transportation, carpooling, biking, or walking instead of driving alone can significantly reduce our carbon footprint. Reducing waste and embracing recycling are essential for a sustainable lifestyle. By reducing our consumption, reusing items whenever possible, and recycling paper, plastic, glass, and metal, we can minimize the amount of waste sent to landfills. Supporting sustainable businesses and products is another way to make a difference. Choosing products made from recycled materials, supporting companies with sustainable practices, and reducing our consumption of single-use plastics are all steps in the right direction.
Section 10. Your role in climate action. Every effort counts. In the face of climate change, it's easy to feel overwhelmed or insignificant, but the truth is that every individual action matters. Our collective efforts, no matter how small they may seem, can create a ripple effect, inspiring others and driving positive change. Educate yourself about climate change and its impacts. The more you understand the science and the urgency of the issue, the more empowered you'll be to take action and advocate for change. Talk to your friends, family, and community about climate change. Share your concerns, the solutions you're passionate about, and encourage others to join you in taking action. Support policies and initiatives that address climate change. Contact your elected officials, advocate for clean energy policies, and support organizations working on climate solutions. Make sustainable choices in your daily life. From reducing your energy consumption to choosing sustainable products, every action you take makes a difference. Remember that you are not alone in this fight. Millions of people around the world are demanding action on climate change, and together, we can create a healthier and more sustainable future for all.
Section 11. A hopeful future. Together, we can make a difference. The challenges posed by climate change are significant, but they are not insurmountable. We have the knowledge, the tools, and the collective will to create a more sustainable and resilient future. By transitioning to clean energy sources, embracing sustainable practices, and advocating for policy changes, we can mitigate the impacts of climate change and protect our planet for generations to come. It's time to shift from despair to action, from apathy to engagement. Every individual, every community, and every nation has a role to play in this global effort. Let us embrace the opportunity to create a future where clean air, clean water, and a stable climate are a reality for all. Together, we can make a difference. Let's act now, with urgency and determination, to create a brighter and more sustainable tomorrow.